Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play the game Nordic Elex II, episode 4. And I'm loading the game up, and I normally wait until it's loaded before I start, but hey, the loading screen's got Cron U4, so he must be back in the game, that's good. Programmer showed that it was always analytical. Oh, it moved, seriously? The small but highly effective combat robot that would immediately kill anyone who became hostile towards its master, 100% loyal, the most faithful companion you could wish for. Like I said, I normally wait until it loads up and then we start from there, but I thought, well, I don't want to miss this, because again, we might end up having 100 load screens of Overkim now, but hey, like this guy, Bully, I don't know who that is. He must be like a new companion, I guess, because I'm showing showing companions here, because as of now, as you know, unless you count the son, he hasn't had a companion yet. You know, I've seen an old companion. The Duke of Artos finally decided to take Bully out. It was a decision that would shatter Bully's worldview. Falang, Berserker Warlord, extraordinary leader and highly talented in the art of war. Oh, he's the one we talked to earlier, so is he going to be a new companion, or is it just showing random characters now? So maybe Chrome won't be a companion now. He's just showing random characters who report to the game, perhaps. Anyway, as I stated before, if I didn't already, episode 4, Elex II, I'm IVATOPIA, and I'll get it on. And that does look brighter now, it could be because of the sky. I honestly thought this game would start without hitting. Technically, it did in a way, it seems to be showing little bits from it, isn't it? Okay, well, oh yeah, we're about to enter this, weren't we? I didn't manage to get back on yesterday. I'm recording this on the 14th of October. Hello. Oh, nice. We started right before a cutscene. Okay. I assume this is going to be like the last game where I had that little mini base. I think you just do it like this, I'm assuming. And I'm working with the old villain, apparently. There he is.
Hey.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with you first.
Dawkins.
Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
You already tried to hide it from me. You want to talk about the past, but I just don't understand what you're doing. You're being this friendly after everything you've done. I don't like it and I don't trust you. It's right, and I'm about ready to stick my gun at the middle.
You being this friendly after everything you've done. I don't like it. And I don't trust you. Why didn't you just tell me who you were from the start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work.
Explain.
The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have much time.
Skyans. How should I get mixed up in any of this? You have a lot of explaining to do. Skyans, did you come up with a name? You escaped the hybrid machine. Hey, I want to find that out too, but let's say that first.
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves.
Okay.
I was able to intercept some of their transmissions, which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. And the language of science and mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
You called them here, though. Why the hell should I get mixed up in this? How did you escape the hybrid machine?
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
When you defeated that pathetic hybrid form, the logical part of the machine was destroyed.
Okay.
And that's when Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins started coming back. Eventually, I managed to open the capsule I was stuck in. But it was a few weeks before I could move properly or use my muscles again. Can't say I'm quite my old self yet. But at least I'm free of the machine's destructive thoughts. And that's good enough for now.
Okay, so let me get straight then. What you're saying is, even though you put yourself in that machine and became the hybrid, you lost your thoughts in whatever experiment, whatever you were trying to do, and the machine took over you. So when I stopped you, I stopped the hybrid, you know, whatever you call the quotation marks, so to speak. And I wasn't really fighting you. You were just kind of inside it, being controlled as a slave. And then also, after stop that, the hybrid, again, quotation marks, disappeared. And you, out of nowhere, came out. And you're back to your normal self. And you wouldn't have done all that horrible stuff. That's quite, hard to believe. You've already lied to me since the game started. You didn't even tell me who you were. Oh, I thought it'd be confusing. You see what I'm saying? So he could just be leading me down a path, still controlling me, because he's really the same thing. And then at the last moment of the game, turn on me and I'm here, I brought you here, your lords and masters, the Skyads, whatever. Make me one of you again, and something like that, good, isn't it? And screw me over. Yeah, I don't trust him one bit. You literally started a new relationship, so to speak, by lying to me. Sorry. Well, technically lie. Well, you did. He'll say you didn't give me the full truth, did he? Because he could have easily turned around and told him Darkwings. Well, he didn't, or he didn't lie in the technicality. He just said, well, just call me Adam. Knowing perfectly well that he should be giving that information forward to me since I didn't recognise him. So yeah, that, to me, it's not a technical lie, but really it is, isn't it? It's a technicality. His intention was to lie. Or maybe he's telling the truth where he says, I thought it would confuse you. Maybe that was. But at this moment, it's made me not trust him, so should I get mixed up in all of this?
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax.
Why?
You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help.
Of course, so now I'm his slave.
And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of Elex or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight. And the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
Okay, that helps. Remember I said it makes no sense why I got nothing. Like, all my stuff was in that little hut apparently, even though it looked like none of my stuff was in there. But that's supposed to explain why he don't have anything. But I said, like, why don't I have abilities? Why? Yes, they go down a neutral path, apparently, instead of taking my path where I went a berserker. And I had all that magic. So I was like, did he go to the neutral path and that means he didn't learn these? But for me to feel more connected to the character, I was like, well, I still learned that stuff. I've just maybe pulled away from being the berserker because in the story he's got, you know, I don't know, he withdrew, whatever, because no one would believe him. And now he can't use them abilities because, as he said, you've not had any, was it Elex? Well, obviously he wouldn't have been doing it if he pulled away, or mana. And without mana he can't use abilities. So over the years, he can't actually produce them magic anymore. So now he's got to start having mana again, he's got to start having Elex again, whatever, depending whatever route you took. And by having them again, he can slowly start relearning the abilities, all the different abilities. Okay, that makes me feel more connected to him again, like the same guy still a bit. Okay. I still think it's a kind of cheap cop-out, personally. But at least they're trying to bring it back. One who can save you, and also with the bite, why he's a lot weaker against these creatures, but also he could be at level 44, and these creatures could just be miles stronger than him. Well, 46 was what I went in the Elex, I think it was. And these could be just miles stronger than him. You know, like Warcraft, for example. You know, MMO. Like, you're level 10. You take on level 50, you don't have a chance. But you take on level 10, or level 8, 9, level 12, 13, you're in for a fight. You have it easy, depending. And this could literally be him at level 44, and these are level 50s have landed. Well, obviously the difference is I don't have all my abilities. I've learned up to 44 or 46. I keep saying 44, I'm sure it's 46. Up to that point. Because they basically took them away. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Metal Gear Solid. When you get kidnapped and you have all your stuff taken away and you have to break out and get them. Or in Metal Gear Solid 2. Again, I always butcher into Radon. When he had his stuff and you run around naked until you get all your stuff back. The difference is you then get your stuff back. Well, with this, you're going to have to... other than a short, like a 10, 20 minute, 50 minute level, you're going to probably have to do 40, 50 hours to get anywhere near where you were in the first game. There's a big difference. Guess you're right. We might as well work together. Okay, I'll play along, but only until I get what I want. I don't trust him. I like that, I'll play along. But I don't like it until I get what I want. Because I feel like he's forcing me because of this infection. So I guess you're right. We might as well work together. It's like, might as well. That's like, I don't care anymore. I'm about to work with you. I don't want to say that. I play along, but I don't really want to say until I get what I want. So you're resorting to blackmail. I should just kill you right now. That sounds more like it. Go for it.
So you're resorting to blackmail? I should just kill you right now.
That wouldn't be very wise. Let me start by
the
explaining
middle row
exactly
without the
what's happening
incentives.
to you. The skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a purple substance not unlike our blue Elex. That's
Okay,
why
yeah.
I've taken to calling it Dark Elex.
Dark Helix.
The whole thing is rather confusing, but both our blue Elex and this new purple stuff have a few things in common. They both come from a different world.
Okay.
And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark Elex is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
Okay. What's planning to do? You know so much about these guys. Tell me how to stop them. I'll go with that.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid, and then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole
He's
near
the hybrid.
Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time.
You know, to
and
bring them
space.
to us, like to start up. with
And clearly
ball and
our
stuff.
unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
Oh, you want to tell
I
me?
ask myself these questions every damn day. Believe me. But
That's
those
the problem.
memories are gone. The hybrid
I'm trouble
machine is a
believing you.
thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, so
We
you
have
say.
to look forward. Try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us.
In other words, we've got to do as you say, because you're already blackmailing me. For you to turn on me at the end and screw me over, more than likely. Okay. Do you know so much about these sky ends? Tell me how to stop them. Maybe put them between some bookends. That would work. Let's rhyme that.
All right. If you know so much about these sky ants,
That's stupid. Moving
tell
on.
me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet. Harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Their formers are already operational.
What formers?
They're using them to pump dark Elex into the ground.
Oh.
That
okay.
makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible and a substantial military force.
Okay, you gonna give me the equipment?
Get to the point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment.
Get the people
We
back
need
together
strong
again.
allies who will support our cause.
What I had a few years back.
If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in history.
Oh, of course, you're in charge of it. Convenience. Again, are you doing it to actually stop them and then move on and take over the planet yourself? Are you doing it to basically force them under your control and then become the whole ruler, mighty of the planet itself? Are you actually telling the truth? Or are you going to use it, look at the force I've got you, and then we all join together and take over the planet itself? It's the best you can come up with, brute force, military power. Brute force, what? Exactly the same. Why are they the same? Okay, is his stomach hurting? What the hell? That's all cyber language.
I see the infection is affecting your speech.
Huh? What are you talking about?
And your memory, too.
Brilliant. Of course it is.
Interesting. I believe you wanted to say something?
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax. First, the Bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
I used to be a, in the old game, Berserker. Didn't I? Not Berserker. I'm blank what they called it. What's the Berserkers? Unless you said it in this episode what they were. Are you going to do something about my faction? Okay, let's say... Okay, we're 15 minutes after, we'll do this next episode, carry on this conversation with him. But yeah, I'm very skeptical of him right now. He's basically forcing me to get an alliance, get stronger, and basically work for him for his end, and I don't like that. Especially because who he was last time. And he's my memory lost because he's making it up. Because I basically defeated him. And he has nothing now. And uses me, who defeated him, to get himself strong again. Anyway, that being said, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and tune in next time. I've been awesome. Thank you for watching. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye, everybody!